Hey, welcome back to The Past is Alive. A few days ago, I had mentioned that I picked up a small sports card collection stashed away in a dirty old suitcase. I had previously bought from this guy before. He does cleanouts. I paid $20 for everything that you see here. We have a suitcase, a random box, and two binders. I have not gone through any of this stuff yet, but it primarily seems to be football and basketball. There's some hockey in there, as well as some baseball. But in tonight's video, we're going to be going through everything you see here and looking for some possible gems. Okay, so I got everything brought in the house now. I'm kind of being cautious because the guy I bought these off of said that they might be infested with mites and who knows what else. So I have a little bit of a more generic setup today on this makeshift table, but we're going to start off with the binders. This one has some Looney Tunes characters in the front of it, and I haven't really gone through these. I kind of flipped through the pages a little bit and saw that this one appears to be mostly football. So we'll do these first, and then we'll work our way into that box full of random cards, and then we'll save the suitcase for last. But right in this side pocket here, we have some cards stashed away. And of course, I say it all the time, and I'll say it again, and you guys will have to forgive me on my football knowledge or lack thereof. Football and hockey and also basketball. Obviously, I know the bigger names like Peyton Manning and Larry Bird, but there may be some that I skip over. If I see any good rookie cards, you have to let me know. I'm going to pull this off the tripod just to make it a little bit easier to see. You don't want a bird's eye view from a half mile away while you're trying to look at a binder. But some earlier 90s Pro Set. You never know, like collections like this, you may, given the years, you may find like a Tom Brady rookie card. I know I saw some early 2000s in here. Maybe you'll find like a Ben Roethlisberger rookie. I want to say the guy that I bought these off of said that he did see a Roethlisberger rookie. I don't know if it was in this collection or part of another collection. We have some basketball here. Early 90s Upper Deck and some Skybox. And some empty spots in here. Chris Mullen. Trying to go slow, but quickly at the same time, just because there's a lot of cards to look through, and I don't want this to be a super long video, an hour or so. But Reggie Miller, I feel like that's kind of hard to avoid. There's a Tim Duncan Bowman in pretty nice condition. My problem with buying these random collections, especially when they're all tossed sloppily into a suitcase or boxes, is you're going to run into problems with the corners being all mashed up and banged up and dinged and everything else. But obviously I know that going into this and buying these, but I love going through these random collections, especially when you can pick them up for as little as $20. There's a Karl Malone Bowman Chrome, Vlade Divac Fleer Platinum, first year card. Can't quite make out that name there, but early 2000s Bowman. These victory cards, they made those same exact ones for baseball as well. That was the only downfall of buying this. When I originally had talked to this guy who like I said before, I have met with him before. It's been about a year. Most of you guys that watched or watch my videos regularly, you remember that those 5,000 count boxes that I purchased last year full of basketball cards, Kobe's and LeBron James and all kinds of cool stuff. There's also football and baseball and everything else. Well, this is from the same guy. He does cleanouts, and he'll randomly call me and say, "Hey, I got some if you're interested." There's a Mookie Blaylock rookie card, 1990-91 Skybox, and a Michael Jordan right dead center. As you can see, kind of beat up though. I see some dog-eared corners, and Larry Johnson rookie card, definitely a nice one there. It was definitely a hot one back in the 90s. Chris Webber. And then back to some football. Hopefully there's not too much of a glare on here for you. Jerry Rice. Okay, it's probably early 2000 tops based on the blue border. If it's anything like baseball, Marcus Allen. So there's definitely some big names in here. I definitely was intrigued by a couple cards that I came across in this suitcase when I was just kind of thumbing through it quickly, and we'll get into that a little bit later once we go through that. But I haven't gone through it entirely. As you guys know, I like to wait and do that with you. For the suspense element, this page is mostly blank on the back. Some more good old 90 Fleer. And a good bit of it. Andre Rison. I'm not going to spend too much time panning over these pages. But yeah, for $20 for everything, just can't beat it. And like I said too before, I have purchased cards off this guy before, and I was pretty surprised with what I came across. There was a random $6 box that I bought probably about a year ago from the same guy, and there's some pretty cool cards in there. There was relics of Jeff Bagwell and Greg Maddux and Derek Jeter cards. There was a video where all the cards were in plastic Ziploc baggies. So, of course, condition wasn't really that great on a lot of them. It wasn't horrible, but I feel like a good bit of the stars and Hall of Famers, like there was tons of them in there, but yeah, definitely some ding corners. Quite a few ding corners and white spots showing, as you would expect from cards in Ziploc bags. But there seems to be a lot of 1990 Fleer in here from what I noticed earlier. So we're not going to spend a lot of time, like I said before. Nothing really too exciting in 1990 Fleer for any sport. It goes for baseball, and I think hockey as well. I mean, basketball, maybe a little bit different. Give a couple decent rookie cards in the basketball set. Baseball's got some decent rookies too, but same as everything else. Mass produced. Mass production really killed the value of these cards for quite a few years there. The late 80s and early 90s. But looks like we have like a partial set here almost. So I'm not going to continue to pan over those pages like that. We'll focus more on these different years. See if there's any good rookie cards or anything like that. And of course, 1990 Fleer rears its ugly head again. More 90 Fleer. We'll zoom out. And I don't really even see any. I mean, I see some big names here and there. There's Randall Cunningham. But it would be really cool to find some big rookies just hidden away. The main reason why I like to buy these collections is fun to go through it. I'm not really a football guy or basketball or hockey collector by any means. I will keep the rookie cards and more prominent ones. But as the majority of you know, I'm a baseball card collector through and through. But I definitely can appreciate a prominent rookie card. I did have some football cards and when I was younger that I just randomly accumulated buying grab bags and things of that nature from a local card shop. Back in the days of Kajana Carter and being a big prospect, a random newspaper clipping. The Steelers. Tim Brown in the center there. There's a Randy Moss. Feel free to comment down below if I pass up anything. As always, TJ Duckett. But we'll go through this next binder. And then go through this box. And I haven't gone through the box at all. Like I said, I just flipped through this binder pretty quickly. Didn't actually go through it in depth until right now. And even right now, a lot of these names are foreign to me. Mostly just looking for random baseball cards. There's Brett Favre. Obviously know that name. These are pretty cool cards. These are numbered. Brad Johnson, 389 out of 500. It's like 2,000, I want to say. Some turkey red. Sterling Sharp, another kind of big name back from whenever I was a kid. When I was a kid, I think my favorite football player, or so I told people, was Johnny Morton. Not really sure why. Dan Marino, Skybox Impact. I think that's the first time we've come across him. And it's Barry Foster. I don't know if that's actually considered his rookie card or not. There's a big white bottom left corner, though. Of course, I feel like that had some value to it at one point. Thurman Thomas, Pro Set, Tony Dorsett, Boomer Esiason. And the years definitely range in this binder, as you can tell. And it hops all over the place. Willie McGinnis. I feel like that was worth a few bucks back when I was younger. Isaac Bruce, I remember that name. Randy Moss. Isaac Bruce was definitely a hot rookie there in the mid-90s. And some Bowman Chrome. And some rookies. Dave Thomas, Darnell Bing, Daryl Tapp, David Pittman, and Jesse Mahalona. Probably butchered that, but oh well. Tavares Jackson. It's like a refractor of some kind. Getting to the end of this first binder, and then we'll rip into the second one. See if we can find any more rookies. Not that we really did in this binder to begin with. But feel free to pause the video, scold me on anything that I miss. You can't go wrong buying random collections like this. It's just a lot of fun, and every once in a while you strike gold. There's a Bledsoe coming up in here. 94 Fleer, the gold facsimile. Peyton Manning. Randy Moss coming up. A couple Randy Moss cards. Bledsoe. Terrell Owens. And some more turkey reds. As we get down to the last couple pages. And some random baseball turkey red mixed in there. Brian Greasy. Marshall Falk. Was definitely pumped on him back in the 90s, as well as Keyshawn Johnson. And it looks like that's going to end the first binder. Let's check out the second one now. Alright, this next one looks just as filthy as the first one. Kind of reminds me of an old trapper keeper from elementary school. That's a pretty good sign off the bat, though. We got one baseball card, at least Vada Blue. Early 90s Ted Williams set. And we go back into some more 90s football. And it looks like these are going to be double-sided too. Some 93 Fleer. And a good old early 90s Pro Set, which I'm sure not too many people are too interested in. Bob Whitfield draft pick from 92 Topps. Liddell Betts. A lot of empty spaces in here. Not sure if that's going to be good for us as far as finding any gems. Haywood Jeffries, Charles Mann, Irving Fryer. I'm going to pan out a little bit. And there's a random 93 Leaf card, Devon White. very slim pickings in this binder as far as baseball cards go, which is a little disheartening, but I'm hanging on to hope. I see a 94 Fleer card coming up. Anthony Carter. And some 91 Score. Pumpy Tutors. Action Pack. Never really cared for Action Pack cards, probably just because they wouldn't fit in a regular top loader, and I did not like that. Not to mention, Action Pack was never listed in regular Beckett. So we got some more pro set from the early 90s. A random Michael Vick that somehow lost his way. Coincidence of that. And NFL newsreel. Must have just been ejected from this binder at some point. But who knows the history behind this binder, where it came from. It's covered in filth, and this guy's collection that looks like it was hastily tossed into his suitcase as he fled the authorities or something along those lines. The Tim Brown Flair card. Cool design. It's a lot of junk wax era stuff, mostly, which is kind of what I figured I would be getting myself into. There's an Emmitt Smith. It's a cool one, though. But for 20 bucks, it's still a good time regardless, because you never ever know what you're going to find. And this guy that I bought these off of said he does have more, like another 1,000 or something like that he said he was going to give me. He obviously doesn't really have any interest in cards whatsoever. Some more 90s football, action-packed. Good old pro set. And not as many binder pages in this filthy Trapper Keeper-esque thing. We'll go into the box. And I have not even scratched the surface on this yet, but not a real good look. You see cards that are bent and warped, but there's a Barry Sanders on top. Maybe we will find ourselves something neat in here. I'm going to put this on the tripod. Alright, dive into this dirty box of warped cards. Seahawks, and it looks like a lot of these are going to be warped and have some sort of dirt or residue on them that I really don't know what it could be. Barry Sanders, probably the nicest one we've seen so far. Here is some baseball, though. It's pretty cool. Mid-90s Don Russ. Turkey Red again. Ring of Honor Eli Manning. Looks like some creases on there. Pro set. So there definitely are some good players in here, but just the cards were not taken care of. No amount of TLC is going to bring some of these back to life. Or so it seems, but sometimes you get lucky, and you might find a Tom Brady with a dinged corner, and a Tom Brady rookie with a dinged corner is still a sought-after card regardless. Steve Largent record breaker, NFL and Fox. Probably going to see a lot of the same kind of cards. There's work done. Kaylee Wong. Just hoping to find some more baseball in here. It'll probably be this from the same sets. 90 Fleer. Used to like these inserts. Rob Fredrickson. We got a baseball checklist from 2004 Topps. Yeah, maybe we'll come across the Alex Gordon Topps error card. One of the variations of that. That'd be pretty freaking awesome. Brad Johnson. Dalton Hilliard. Lamont Jordan. Marinovich. A lot of these are stuck together too, as I've noticed. Here's an old one though. I don't think it's really creased. Yeah, yes it is. Couldn't tell there for a second because of the penny sleeve. More 90 Fleer greatness. Marshall Falk. Mark Clayton. What's this? Battle Force 5. Huh. Pretty interesting. And some hockey. Daniel Alfredson. Dan Marino. Nice to see him, but not nice to see him with Kool-Aid stains or whatever that is on there. It's like someone put them in the like toaster oven. Yep. It's gotta expect that. When you buy a box, I mean a random box of cards that are just all jostled around. Work done again. Jeff Garcia. And we have a card at top loader. It's an Allen Iverson. So that's pretty nice to find that. SP Authentic. Whenever I bought these and I was kind of shuffling everything around, I saw cards in top loader, so I'm like, yeah, you know, these might make it worth it. Because I'm not a football guy by any means, really, so I don't really know what to look for if I'm buying any football to begin with. Dana Stubblefield, I feel like I always hated him, and I don't know why. Ronnie Lott, NFL Scrapbook, Fryer. A lot to go through, so hopefully some of you are in here for a long haul with me. We might strike gold with this Ward Burton from Ultra and a cracked top loader. Could have been worth $1 at one point. Could be worth $1 now. I don't know. Tim Dwight, interesting design. Score 2001. I've never seen those before. Brett Favre, the nice dinged lower right corner. Carl Pickens. So we got some racing cards randomly thrown in here as well. One more kind of card that I don't know anything about. Jonathan Orr. The Titans, a dirty, filthy team bag that is unoccupied. Keith Bullock. Brent Jones. Pat Swilling. That's a cool card, though. And work done again. David Givens, Bazooka. Pretty thick card stock. Looks like it might be a gold card or some sort of parallel like that. Jerry Rice. All the Hall of Famers have creases or some sort of questionable residue on them. Go figure that. Work done. Luckily, the ones in the binder are all right, but there's nothing too crazy. And there's Tom Brady. Nice crease in the bottom left corner, but that's pretty late in his career, 2007. Still cool nonetheless, I guess. You can see the crease on there. Work done. Seen a lot of him in here. This guy must have PC'd him. Devin Harris. Yeah, if you gave me $1 million, I'd probably still mispronounce that name. Jason Richardson, worked on, and Warren Moon. 95 Upper Deck. Definitely had this one as a kid. 94 Ultra. Al Harris. J.J. Stokes. I think I liked him as a kid because he's got the same initials as me. At least in his first name. Pac-Man Jones. So one baseball card in this whole box. Marvin Harrison. So far. Darryl Green. Work done, of course. McKnight. Piece of the box. Or a box. Steve Largent. AFC All-Pro from the early 80s, I believe. 1980, but a nice fitting crease across the top. Maybe we'll find like Warren Moon rookie or Steve Young or something like that. How crazy would that be? I know, it's probably a long shot, but I'm trying to stay positive and be a glass half full kind of guy, at least for this video. Maybe it will help me out in my search to find a Tom Brady rookie or something along those lines. Robert Ferguson. Pat Swilling. And another Hot Wheels card of Todd Bodine. 1998. Gold facsimile, Derek Thomas. My hands are filthy right about now. So many work done. This is pretty cool though. Food Line. I know Food Line still exists in the U.S., but not in my area anymore. They're gone. So to me, it's like if I see some of the Food Line, it's like a collector's item because Mom used to take me there all the time whenever I was younger until it shut down. Now when I go down south, I'm like, oh, Food Line, I gotta stop there. I don't think anybody understands it because they take it for granted. Rod Woodson, used to like him a lot, obviously, the hometown team. Jay Rice. Creases and all, Ray Lewis. And we have our top-loaded card in here, and it's going to be, wow, this is pretty awesome. It's Hank Blaylock and Mark Teixeira, and it's a gold. And it's numbered 963/2003. That's pretty awesome. Now it's about time we found a nice card in there, a nice baseball card, I should say. Probably like the 4th or 5th one we've seen. And Mark Teixeira. I can't remember if that's actually considered their rookie cards or not. I feel like it's not. I feel like Mark Teixeira's rookie was like 2001. But I could be wrong. That's a 2003 Topps card. So I wasn't collecting back in that era. So some of my rookies are a little fuzzy. There's Neil Smith, league leaders. I used to like those kind of cards back when I was a kid. Brian Westbrook, Corey Dillon. I have some hope for some more baseball to be in here, but maybe some of you guys are liking this little change up from baseball. Turkey Red, even though it's predominantly 90 Fleer and work done. Isaac Bruce and a Ronnie Lott. That's a sweet card. Good design on that one. These old minor league or classic cards, I think we used to call them minor league cards. Derek Brown, work done Bowman again with the black border. 2003 Bowman, Vinny Testaverde. There's a nice one. And of course it's work done. And Stubblefield and a yellowing top loader, Travis Minor. Done. Pinnacle certified. Pretty sweet set though. Might get a box of those here pretty soon for baseball. 97 Pinnacle certified. Ron Stallworth. So this video will end up being an hour long, I'm sure. Because these boxes take forever to go through. Because none of the cards are ever facing the right way. Terrence Wilkins. But I am still hunting gold. Eric Parker. One card at a time. Kurt Thomas. Brian Brennan. By gold, I mean maybe like a Gary Sheffield rookie or something at this point. Fleer Brilliance, another nice set. Work done. Put together a work done collection after this. Jamal Williams. Ellis Johnson. 1990 Fleer. And the 1990 Fleer set. Put that together as well. More than likely, gold medallion. Those are always cool ones. Jonathan Wells, Testaverde again, Brent Jones. Tim Brown. So many work dones. What gives? And work done. That one's pretty cool though. D'Angelo Williams. And Chad Johnson, rookies and stars. Fleer Spacer. Ernie Moss. Derek Mason. Anthony Smith. I've seen these before too. Meredith Salinger. Not a name that I really remember. Played. First movie role was singing and dancing in Annie. I feel like I saw that when I was a little kid, if ever. Drew Brees, rookies and stars, with a nice smashed up corner. Not sure if that's really considered his rookie card or not, but I guess either way it doesn't matter because someone took a sledgehammer to that bottom right. And Justin Forsett. But Drew Brees rookie would be nice. Fred Taylor die cut. Another one of these. Elena Verdugo. Marcus Welby, MD. Another one I'm not familiar with. A little before my time. Or should I say a lot. Ishmael. Todd Scott. well, maybe halfway through this box, maybe a little more. Jason Campbell. And we have a relic here. Rookie Glory jersey of who else but Warwick Dunn. Oh, if the Omen list existed for a reason, it is for this moment right now. I always liked this set too. 96 score numbers. Remember my brother had, I don't know if it was an A-Rod or Ripken or somebody out of this set, and I was real jealous. The numbers game. Those were pretty cool. Can't remember how hard they were to pull or not, but he definitely had one, and I was pissed about it. Alvin Harper. Give me like a half-inch layer of dirt on my fingers when I'm done with this. Keyshawn Johnson. Marcus Camby. And Joe Montana. And it's actually in pretty decent shape. I don't believe it. Well, that bottom corner on the back is kind of messed up. Antoine Randall L. So some of these might be salvageable. We shall see. And there's a Gem Mint 10 Tom Brady rookie in here. Or work done. Probably like the 100th work done card I've seen. I really had a thing for him. Michael Irvin. Used to have a pair of Michael Irvin shoes, I want to say, in the 90s. Pretty sure it was him. Either him or Emmitt Smith, but I feel like it was Irvin. Work done. Ben Smith. Billy Waddy. 1981 Topps card. Trying to get these all in the shot. I'm trying to make this as bearable as possible for anyone who's still watching. I know some of these can be pretty tedious. Thurman Thomas, numbered out of 1,000. That's pretty cool. A little bit warped, but top loader probably fixed that. Done. Natrone Means. Another big name from my early years. Joe Montana. In the shape of a potato chip. Ronnie Lott. And we got some more top loaders coming up here. What do we have? Stat leaders. Maybe we'll find like a Tiger Woods rookie card. How crazy would that be? Jesper. Name I've never heard in my life. Harold Green. Early 2000s Fleer Tradition. Jim Kelly. And some more baseball inserts. Jose Rio. I used to like this set too. Marshall Falk. NL strikeout leaders. Of course, we get Jose Rio and Derek Bell. And worked on out the wazoo. Some more names I'm not too familiar with. John Andretti, die cut. David Lee, checklist for Football Ultra. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be known as the work done super collector after this video. I will have the biggest work done collection in this universe. Not by choice. Who's that? Richard Petty? I'm pretty sure that's who that is. Corey Dillon. And what do we have here? NFL and Fox again. Jason Campbell on a top loader. Don't know much about him. The football in here is endless. There's Penny Hardaway though. That's pretty cool. And look at that. Patrick Waugh? It is. Patrick Waugh Black Diamond. Tell if it's supposed to be part of the card or if it's actually peeling. I think it's peeling. I feel like Black Diamonds were notorious for that. Maybe we'll find a Kobe in here even. It'd be pretty crazy. It'd be nuts to find a Kobe rookie, but I'm just being greedy now, I guess. Mookie Blaylock. Saw his rookie card in that binder earlier. Bryant Young rookie. That $6 box that I bought originally was a lot better than this. Here's a cool one. Any Vince like 93 Fleer All-Stars. Definitely off-center. Bobby Hammond. But if this was baseball, I would have a lot more fun with it. But beefing up my other sports collections, I guess. Jason Campbell. Tim Duncan. Somebody else stuck to him. Unsalvageable. Dual Tim Duncan, now with paper loss. Ray Childress, Leslie O'Neal, and Chris Redmond die cut for the Baltimore Ravens. Still some more top-loaded cards in here, so do not give up hope yet. Michael Irvin. Grant Long. I feel like, from what I saw, the Suitcase is going to be the best, probably the best value here. Peter Warwick. And work done. So we'll go through the rest of these, go to the Suitcase. Probably not as many cards in there, but just from what I thumbed through, that is why I saved that for last. Mark Brunell, name I haven't heard in a very long time. Oscar Robertson, Tyrone Poole, Willie Green, Rookie Force, Ishmael, Doritos Donruss. Work done. Wouldn't you know it? Let's see some more baseball. And ask and ye shall receive. A name that I've never heard of. And I'm not ashamed to admit that. Here's another relic. Tomlinson. Game jersey. And more 90 Fleer. So getting close to the bottom. Fred Taylor. Neil Smith. Kind of close, I should say. Lot of junk wax-esque cards in here. Going into the junk wax abyss. Another Patrick Waugh, though. Electric Ice. That's pretty sick. Was once worth $12.50. And it's actually in pretty decent condition for the most part. So, not a bad find there. And Tony Amonte. Goal Race. Didn't really tell you much about Tony Amonte. I could tell you lots about work done and how I am the soon-to-be ultimate collector of everything work done. Sam Mills, 90 Fleer. Try to pick up the pace a little bit here. Been going through the box for about 25 minutes. Drew Brees, big coffee and or fecal question mark stain. Pretty filthy. And makes me regret not wearing gloves, but I will dip my hands in acid after this video is over. Gonna have to get this filth and residue off and purge myself of work done. Maybe he had a good career. I really couldn't tell you. I remember the name from when I was a kid, but like I said, I didn't really follow football at all. I still don't. So I know the bigger names. I don't think work done is a Hall of Famer, or probably ever will be, but I could be very wrong. This is Brett Favre, Doritos from early 2000s Donruss. David Duval, stat leaders. Warren Sapp. Some more racing. Dropping everything. Plexico Boris. Elton Brand. A 94 Bowman, like that set for baseball a lot. David Robinson. Carl Mecklenburg, Andre Rison, work done. Profiles, Darrell Jackson. This one looks like somebody ran over it. James Williams, Randall Cunningham. You know what? Let's see. There's a Steve Young. I don't know if I want to sit there and torture everybody with going through the rest of these, because I think we can pretty much all draw a conclusion on what the rest of these are, for the most part. But we'll see if there's any more top-loaded cards in here, or baseball even. I don't want to make this video painstakingly long, as I feel it already has been. I'll go back through all these later on anyways, and most of them will probably just get put in the commons boxes for different sports, but not really seeing anything too great in here. A couple decent cards and top loaders, but it looks like my luck has run out on this box. Maybe I passed up something good, I don't know. Like I said, I'm sure nobody will hesitate to scold me if I did pass over something. There's a Michael Jordan, though. It's pretty awesome, and it's actually in good condition. Imagine that. The very bottom of the box. There's a tiny little, I don't know, blemish right there. As you can see, it's on a crease. But cool Jordan. Never seen that one before. Tucked away at the bottom. Is there going to be anything else promising in here? Probably not. Pessimism aside, Morton Anderson, and there is a random cardboard flap. Anything hidden underneath there? No. No Honus Wagner. Junior Harrington, Marvin Harrison, and Herman Moore. We finally finished that box. Let's have a look and see what's in here. Like I said before, this seemed to be the most promising of everything I picked up, just from a few key cards that I happened to find while rustling through everything. This is a very filthy suitcase that I was almost didn't want to bring to my house at all because of what the guy told me, but we have some baseball cards in here. There's a bunch of football. There's a bunch of cards and top loaders from what I've seen. So let's just dive right into this. But right off the bat, we'll show you one that's sitting right on top here. I don't know if you guys saw this yet or not, but this was randomly in the mix. It's a 2000 Donruss Preferred. Beckett, 9.5. Troy Aikman. And definitely pretty filthy as well, but that caught my eye when I originally looked at this. I'm like, that's pretty cool, but this caught my eye more than anything else while sifting through this. Check that out. Derek Jeter rookie card, 1993 Upper Deck, and in a yellowed top loader, but in pretty decent condition for the most part. It's pretty crazy. Every time I buy random collections, there's always Jeter cards, and in particular, this 93 Upper Deck. It's happened probably 3 times now where I've bought in random collections and really haven't found much of anything, but somehow end up finding the Jeter rookie card. So that was definitely a really nice surprise. And there was one more card in here, too, that caught my eye. I don't see it right now. These cards have gotten all shuffled around, but these ones are worse than, as far as the dirty scale. You could tell the Javon Walker, what I mean here, what I'm dealing with. Emmitt Smith, but we'll sift through these quickly and see if there's any big-time gems in here. Yashin, Star Quest card. I don't want to take a tremendous amount of time. I want to go through these relatively quick, though. Here's the other one I saw, too. A LeBron James rookie year card. I think this is like a special insert set. This definitely caught my eye as well. It seems like there's a little bit of warping to it, but no creasing. So throw that one on a top loader, but I think this was a special, like LeBron exclusive insert set. But pretty awesome. I don't really know if there is value to that. I imagine there might be a little bit, at the very least, since LeBron James rookie year, but I've also seen LeBron James rookies that don't really sell for much. I think that because they are in special sets like that. There's a Tom Brady, though. Tom Brady tribute. You'll find a Brady rookie, fingers crossed. My filthy, fecal-covered fingers, I should say. At this point, Carmelo Anthony. Hoping we find some more baseball in here. That would be nice. Antoine Randall L. Definitely more cards and top loaders. Corn Robinson. Marshall Falk. Not real familiar with him. Or how to pronounce his name, as you can tell. Derek Hill. Lorenzo Hampton. Kind of just tossing these off to the side so I can do it quickly. Byron Morris. Haven't heard that name in a long time. Tony Sands. Here's an electric diamond, or I guess these aren't called diamond for football, but they were for baseball. Same type deal. There's Barry Foster, like kind of Pro Visions kind of card. Is that freaking mold? What the? I don't know if that was like mites or mold or what that was, but a little too late now. Now that they are crawling in my pores. Alonzo Mourning, Brian Scott, probably take this suitcase and set fire to it after this video's over. Steve Smith, work done cards and all, will be going up in flames tonight. Michael Vick, gridiron gear from 2005. Yeah, some of these are pretty bad as far as mold goes. They're stuck together. Pretty filthy. Todd Christensen. But I would say just the Jeter alone and the Jeter, just Jim Montana, and a work done relic. Who would have thought? Yeah, Jeter, the Aikman 9.5 graded card. The LeBron James. I would say that I got my value back. A triage. Not by much, because most of these are destroyed, but I wasn't expecting a whole lot from cards in a suitcase. I did not expect to find a Jeter rookie, though, that's for sure. Mike Bibby. And I was also not expecting to become the proud owner of the biggest Michael Vick collection in existence. Troy Polamalu. I don't know if that's a rookie or not. Probably not, but it's not. 2005 score. Couldn't tell you what year his rookie was. There's a die cut card. Bannon. Random Mike Boddicker 88 tops. Andre Rison. Here's a Pippen insert. All-Star Weekend. Polamalu with the 52 design. Another moldy piece of paper. What is this? Milk, the power behind the play. Keyshawn Johnson, etc. An empty top loader that may have once housed something nice. Fred Taylor. Willie Davis again. Kurt Warner. I'm going to pick up the pace a little bit here. Some cards stuck together. SP Authentic. They always made nice sets. Peter Tom Willis. Our top loader, this one is going to be Chad Johnson. And a Peyton Manning. There are quite a few top loaded cards in here that this probably hasn't been gone through in a very long time. Another golf card, David Duval again. Didn't tell you anything about him. Or his status even. Dermontti Dawson. Said that name in a long time. John Provost. Jerome Bettis. Creased up. And another Patrick Waugh on the top loader here. From SP. In nice condition. And look at that. Nice little collage there. Bound together by feces and who knows what else. The Hines Ward 05 score. The replica of the 86 Fleer basketball. Brooke Lopez. Evan Cooper. The fun is endless in these. Kelly Clemens. Hines Ward again. Artist proof card of Cale Hulse, Junior Seau. So we have Plexico Burris. Again, really too many football for my liking. And here's Brad Radke. Too many football, not enough baseball for me to really buy a collection like this, but he definitely said that there was some baseball in here. I just figured it'd be more than this. Hines Ward. Filthy top loader. And check that out. That's pretty cool. There's a Jordan UD3. That's pretty awesome. Sticking out of the top loader, of course. Polamalu. We're not done yet. Solani. Jordan was a nice touch. Did not see that one before. David Boston. There's a Gretzky Star Quest. Another cool one there. Penn State, Derek Wake. Eric Metcalf. Chris Brown. We're almost done with these. So get ready to give yourself a pat on the back if you are still sitting here. Carnell Lake rookie card at one point was selling for $10. I don't remember that point in time. Very possible, though, I guess. Either that or they had very high prices. Norm Van Leer, 1979, 1980, I guess. Or 78, 79, the Bulls. Seen better days, that's for sure. Cedric Wilson. And Charles Johnson. And there's a Shaq and a top loader. Very nice. Does not look right in that Suns jersey at all. Warren Moon. This is kind of on the same year that they did extra bases, which a lot of people hated. I definitely bought them, but now I feel like I scoff at those. It's Paul Malu. Brett Favre. Jeez. Just annihilated. And David Duvall again. Bledsoe. Cordell Stewart. There's Thurman Thomas Super Rookie. I don't think that's a rookie card. I really doubt it. Maybe like second year or something. Still cool though. I've never seen that one. Howie Long. Joey Porter. Tim Kempton. Another nice collage there. Quite a few of those in this filthy suitcase. Antonio Bryant. And let's go through these too. I don't know what's in here. There's some random ones up top, stuffed down in. Darrell Arthur, NBA rookie. Doesn't look like anything out of the ordinary. It's Bo Jackson, though. That's cool. Salam, Andre Rison. And it looks like there's an 88 Fleer card in here coming up. Die cut of Eric Curry. That was Eric Metcalf for a second. Charlie Garner. Ernest Biner. Art Monk. Jamal Lewis. And there's Drew Brees. That's pretty sweet. Drew Brees rookie card, 2008. The bottom left blemish, of course. Definitely a decent one, though, as far as all these football cards go. Dennis Eckersley, definitely Mandela effect. I've never, ever seen that card in my entire life, and it has really weirded me out. And this one is all creased up, of course. Eckersley is a Hall of Famer, so why wouldn't that have creases in it if it's in a suitcase like this? Like we've seen the pattern since the start of this video. Random, I don't know, team bag type deal of cards here. Jarrett Jack. It's a cool one. Elliott Sadler. You racing fans, let me know if I brush by anything decent. Not that it really matters too much, because if I did, I'm sure the corners on whatever it is are all banged up. That looks like a Tiffany of Robert Blackman. Or maybe it's just a traded set. Not really sure how that worked for football, but definitely a good year for a traded set for football. Not that I think we'll really find any of the big rookies in here, but you never know. Randy Moss. More sticky goodness. Santonio Holmes. And Tomlinson again. The top loader. Carl Pickens. I like that one. A brick. Townshend. do we have here? A baseball card and a top loader. I'm not sure who this is. Zach Miller for the Raiders. World Series highlights. Mays makes the catch, leading Giants to Game 1 victory. It looks like from early 2000 tops. That's pretty cool, though. A filthy yellow top loader. I don't think I'm going to pull the rest of these out because I don't want this video to be excruciatingly long, like I've said multiple times. Peyton Manning, there is a Wayne Gretzky with a $24 tag on there. I don't think the other one was that expensive, but work done in an oversized 1989 Bowman style top loader. Pull some of these other ones out. Here's another graded card, though. Brad Johnson. I think we saw this in the last binder. It's a Beckett 9. 2000 Donruss Preferred. I think that's the same set that Aikman was from. This one's numbered also out of 500. That last one was number 2, 179. So, Brad Johnson 9. That's a random slab to be in there. Some more bricks. Ricky Williams 99 Donruss Preferred. Try to pull some of the ones that are in not slabs, but penny sleeves or top loaders out of here. See if there's anything decent left over. Andre Rison. I can't make out who that is. Plexico Burris. I guess I say that weird. More of the same, it seems like. The Jeter is definitely my favorite card that I found so far. Another Pippin. Be cool to find some more Jordans in here. But definitely some filthy cards in here that make me not want to continue the search. Neil O'Donnell. And Brian Leach. Looks like we have another Shaq. Super sweaty Shaq. And Willie McGinnis rookie card. 25 cents. Now, I don't know why you'd put a 25-cent card in a top loader or a card that you're selling for 25 cents. It kind of seems like a waste, especially nowadays. There's a Tom Brady, though. Not sure what year. Looks like a second. I think it's the second year Tom Brady, 2002. I think. Private stock. It's in pretty decent condition for the most part. Top right corner. Corner's a little tiny bit iffy, as you can see there, but I think that's a second year Brady. I think his rookie card was 2001. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that was a nice surprise. Couldn't tell you the value of that or anything else. Dermontti Dawson. I find it hard to believe that was worth $5 at one point. There's real no way to look through these except to bang all the corners up by shuffling them around. Steve Young. See if there's any more nice little goodies hidden in here somewhere. Willie Parker. Nice fresh rookie card top loader. Suitcase just keeps on giving. Antoine Randall L. Joe Ferguson. Chris Hope rookie card. Terrell Owens playoff honors. As my house becomes infested with some sort of plague or whatever it may be that I have welcomed into my home now with this filthy suitcase. More work dones. And I don't really think we're going to find much else from the looks of it. Dennis Rodman, unless there's some sort of hidden gem that's not top loaded or in a penny sleeve. I'm not really seeing it. Can't end the video with a work done card. I refuse to do it. There's a Pez dispenser, though. Whoa. With Pez still in it. Talk about filthy. And what do we have here? There's a George Brett, early 80s card in here. Bobby Hebert. Still some more. Kendrell Bell. And the Brett is ruined, of course. Of course it is. Eli Manning. So at least some of these were salvageable and protected. Dwayne Chandler, Steve Smith. We will conclude this here in a second, and I will swan dive into a vat of acid. Tomlinson again. A baseball card. Looks like Roger Pavlik. But doesn't look like anything else too promising left in this suitcase of surprises. If I find anything amazing later on, I will definitely update the video or in the comments. Joe Montana 94 Fleer insert. I guess we're going to end the video on that Joe Montana. Brett Favre. Drop me a comment down below. Let me know if you enjoyed the video, if you even watched the entire thing, if you were able to make it through the whole video. If you would have bought this filthy collection, it's always a good time to buy these stuff like this because I think I did not too bad for 20 bucks. There was definitely enough decent cards and top loaders to make this filthy collection worth it. And it was fun to go through. As always, the suspense element is what drives me to keep buying disgusting things like this. So, hope to hear from you guys down below in the comments. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all again very, very soon. Have a great rest of your weekend, guys.